Now this is our little MX5 Mk1 project. Lots of work still to do on the bodywork, but we've recently added a winter hardtop, and of course this comes with a heated rear screen. Unfortunately, there's no wiring in our car for a heated rear screen, so this is how we wired it in from scratch. Okay, so this is how we are going to wire in the rear window. We're going to find a wire which is live when the ignition is on and not live when the ignition is off. And we're going to take a wire from that through to the switch. And then from there, we're going to take a wire through to the boot, or the trunk, if we're in the US, nothing to do with elephants. And we're going to connect to a relay. And the relay will have another wire to earth, one to the battery via a fuse, and another one to the rear window. And the rear window has two connections, one from the relay and the other will go to earth. Now the first thing you need to do is take off the panel under the steering wheel, and you can do that by taking out these two screws. Okay, you then need to find a wire which is live when the ignition is on and not live when the ignition's off. We found this one, and we cut the wire and then inserted the ends into the white electrical connector. We then took a loop of wire from the right hand side of the connector to the next block along to the left, which made that second block along live as well. We were then able to take a wire from that block, that second block along, which is now live because it's connected to the right hand block, which we took from that live wire. We took a wire from there all the way through to the switch. Now if you pop the switch out, you'll see there are a number of spade connectors. If you don't have a switch, they are readily available. And we need two wires to go into the back of the switch. One of them is the wire that we've taken from the electrical connector, the wire that's live when the ignition is on. And the other one we are going to take to the back of the car. So it'll run from the back of the switch and it'll go under the carpet. So here's the wire coming into the boot, and that will run to the relay. It's a 4-pin relay, you can see here. So that wire comes into the relay, and then we have another wire that goes to the fuse. Now the fuse we used originally was quite a big one. We used a 35 amp fuse, and then we went down to a smaller fuse to see if that would hold it, if it wouldn't blow. And that was fine. We ended up going all the way down to 5 amps. So you want a fuse that will blow before the window will. So you want it as low as possible without it actually blowing all the time. So we've got a 5 amp fuse in here and it's absolutely fine. So you could try that. If not, if that blows, then you can go a little larger. Then obviously from the fuse, you want to take a wire to the battery. So you've got one wire from the relay to the fuse, the other wire from the fuse will go to the positive on the battery. Then there's another wire on the relay, which is the black one there, that will go to earth. So just find an earth point on the car. And then the final of the 4 wires is the one which will go to your rear window. Of course, we will tidy all these wires up later. We'll tape them up and clip them in so that they're not hanging about. So then the wire comes through into the passenger compartment and goes to one of the connections on the window. It doesn't matter which one. And the other one we have here, the black wire, that needs to go to earth. So we can see that we've just connected it to a suitable earth point there. Then all we need to do is tidy the wires up, tape them together. We're going to put in a little connection as well so that we can easily disconnect. So when we take the roof off in the summer, we don't have to chop any wires. And that's it. The heated screen now works and we can actually see out of it. So that's rather handy. Okay, I hope that's useful. Bye for now.